Hi, are we live? Welcome to the Red Cord Tarot. Hi, I'm Nikita, and we are you to come on live because I was struggling to figure out how to use the link. So now I'll be able to read your comments. Just going to continue with the shuffling in the meantime. So, uh this time I don't want to make it very long. So what I'm going to do is today we are going to pull out guidances which will cover most aspects of our lives, like the theme that will be happening in September. What do we need to surrender or heal, or where should our focus be, for our emotions, for our career and wealth. So broadly we'll cover those, and then I will do another reading where I'll talk about the energies, the physical symptoms, the ascension symptoms, the chakras, and then if we feel the need to, we'll do the astrological one in a completely separate one. I don't think I'll be doing the astrological aspects of September. And I'm going to now reduce my volume so we can get started. Hi, Ravisha. Hi. I have to look here to read your comments. Okay, so let's start with just cribbing and ranting a little bit. Was the last week of uh, oh my god, I think I lowered some other volume. Phones. Okay. Did anyone find the last week of August extremely draining or heavy or difficult? In fact, the last few days of August, or this might be occurring in the near future for some of you, I hope not, but they have been things like gadgets going completely, like going kaput, getting electric shocks. I actually knew of 3 people who got electrocuted. Um, Accidents, knife accidents. Um, every time Mars is in a transit, oh my God, high blood pressure, headaches. Oh my God, have you been getting head pressure? But the message that had come a few days ago about taking time out to be silent and to be alone, man, that was so on point. You got an electric shock? Yeah, that's been happening. It was, so we have to be extra careful. And please, no matter how much you love someone, if they are like getting a shock, please make sure that you're wearing rubber footwear, a non-conductive kind of material, and use wood, use a non-conductive thing to get them to detach from wherever they're getting the electric shock. Never touch them directly, because then you'll also get the electric shock. That's just a heads up for whoever needs it. Knife cut to head pressure as well as whole body paining, shoulder, neck. Oh my God, for some of the other cramps, very strange cramps happening. um but the upgrade that we are going through at this time is so essential, so I thought I should start this with a warning that don't try to overdo at this time. It's not going to be helpful. You have to honor your body and rest while if you feel the need to rest, or don't push yourself because it will take you longer to recover. I literally had to not do a lot, no reading, no nothing, recording the zodiac signs. I'll just talk about that in a minute. But it was like, no, don't push yourself, don't push yourself, and it came on so hard and fast that it's best to just obey your body, allow the upgrades to take place fully, right? And you'll find that it's going in a cycle. Okay, there'll be a high energy, you'll do a lot, and then you will have to take time off to rest, allow the new energies to integrate, and this will repeat. So when you are in the recovery part of it, don't try to push yourself, and that is just before that will be the purging. And if you don't complete it, if you just ignore or run away from doing your inner work, the longer it's going to last. So you have to at this time be very very particular to make time out, and to keep forgiving others and yourself, and just follow the guidances. How should you know which one to follow? If the masses are doing it, so we are going to start. I think we have waited. I think the time is there. If anyone wishes to join us, they will. Right. So we waited 5 minutes. Now we'll get on with first overall energy. So we'll pull out, we'll see in the shuffle how many cards Spirit wants to give us. Let's protect ourselves, shield ourselves, our channel, and request the universe to bring us the highest and best messages for us, all of us, my viewers, my subscribers, and anyone new who will be chancing upon this. You're very welcome. Those who are new or just happen to chance upon this video, please do check it out, watch till the end, and also please subscribe. I'll be so grateful for your support. So 3 cards. Ooh. Oh. And what we are going to be doing is clarifying these oracle cards with tarot. Okay, so instead of having a tarot spread, I'm going to use tarot just to clarify, because there's so many, and then it'll become another endless reading, which I don't have a problem with, but people get overwhelmed. The first question, first card is why, but it came out in reverse. Now this is one deck that I don't like to read in reverse, but I'll give both the meanings, and of course whatever the true meaning is will be clarified with our tarot. So questioning, you need to question everything that is happening, why it is happening. uh Ravisha, just be careful if there are people, depending on their comment, if they're not respectful or they are here to scare us. Okay, just make sure you block them. Just wait. So now we have to ask why. Okay, why you need to do something, why you don't need to do something, why you need to leave something behind, ask questions about someone's motive, someone's intention. All right, so we need to be questioning everything we have been told, our belief systems, even when we are very very sure. A message that is very important for September is to stay humble, to stay very humble, and to not be that we know everything, that only my way is the correct way, my religion, my scripture, my notion of what is a good job, what is evil, what is a sin. We have to let go of all prejudices and allow the divine to guide us on our path, and not be meddlesome about other people's path. Okay, we are here to walk our path, to merge with our maker. There's just one maker. We can call them by 1,000 names. It does not matter. Rituals do not matter. What was, leave it in the past. Open your minds, open your hearts to receive guidance that are actually for you. Otherwise, you're going to be so bewildered. In the next 2 years, you will not understand what is happening. Okay, so We have to go ahead and keep asking why. The next question is the next question the next card is co-create. And then there is all that glitters again about false. Something that looks good is not necessarily good. So let's clarify why with three tarot cards. Three of pentacle, the fool, and one more spirit guides, angels, thank you. Seven of cups. Can you see illusions, false, right? What you have been shown, what you have been thinking, it could all be an illusion. You could be confused, you might be in a fog. Of course, for everyone it is about different situations or different aspects of their lives. Hi Soumya, welcome Soumya. So there is a lot of things that need to be redone, and we need to take a leap of faith. We are going to be given opportunities to start afresh. But I have been seeing this since before the Lion's Gate. The universe is pointing you to go in a certain direction, and a lot of people are just not, either out of fear, either out of habit, either out of complacency, either out of being overconfident that they're doing the right thing. But then why would universe keep nudging you in another direction? You keep finding yourself stuck and blocked and failing. If that is what is happening, that is not the way forward for you. You have to, when you are on the right path, no matter how slow your success is, no matter how much time it is taking, it energizes you. You wake up feeling excited, you're happy doing something. Okay, so three of pentacles, what it means to work together, we have to learn this. Especially in a lot of Asian countries, success is only measured with money. It is all about you, your family, very selfish notions, right? That has to leave our system. I have been trying to create since many years this group, this community, this tribe where we are supportive of each other, where we are not presenting a false mask of, ooh, how sorted we are, but being real, of actually honoring each other, supporting each other, being the wind below somebody's sail by encouraging them. I'm not talking about false praise and that mwah, mwah, and then bitching about them behind the back. That is what we are leaving behind. Promoting each other, supporting each other. You understand, we have to come into the Aquarius age again. I'm saying, if we do not do that, we are really really going to suffer. People have to wake up. Okay, so co-creation, what are we co-creating, or what do we need to co-create? What do we understand? It can be about foundation, your security. Everybody has been told to look outside of them for their stability, security, their foundations, but what you need to build is within yourself, where you don't need validation from others, where you don't need answers. And Ravisha, I'm talking directly to you right now. I'm not calling you out, not throwing shade. I'm just saying, you have been habituated to thinking others know more. A guru knows more, parents know more, relatives know more, someone who has been. No, they don't. They know from the past world, the past dimension, and that's already dead. You're seeking answers in a grave. That was a weird phraseology, but I'm not talking, I'm channeling right now. You have to learn to give yourself a sense of stability and strong foundation for yourself, so that whatever anybody outside of you says, it doesn't get under your skin. That's the only way you'll stop being sensitive. And I'm right now not talking to Ravish, I'm talking to everyone. what they think of how you look, or your job, or your how successful or failure you are, or your relationship status, or your job, or anything at all. You should not be affected by other people's opinion, their beliefs. That's their opinion, it's about them. Someone comes and be nasty to you, instead of taking it personally, you have to remind yourself it's about that person, their perspective, their nature, their behavior, or they are going through some shitty thing. That's their experience. And that you have to remind yourself again and again and again, because we might be just 1 to 5%. So that might happen. And especially those of you who are still, in meeting a lot of people, working in a 3D environment, having colleagues, going to family celebration kind of things. And if you're there, you will meet those people. And that's where you need to be, spiritually laminated. Be so strong in your conviction, in your beliefs, in your own foundations, in your path, in your journey, and about self love. Because if you do not master the lesson of self love, you will not progress. Lessons will keep coming back to you. No matter who will come to you, will challenge you and show you you don't have enough self love yet. You're still weak, because you are a spiritual warrior. You're not here to be mollycoddled. You're not here to seek comfort from outside. You're not here for the regular, plain Jane, what regular people's life is all about. You're not here for that. You have to clear your exams. Think of it as joining the army. First you have to go through the recruitment, and that itself is so tough. Think of SAS, secret service. The test itself is so difficult that very few even came out of it alive. Then the training starts, then your actual work will start. Spiritual laminated, yes. You just have to, I'm not saying become a thick hide. You can stay as sensitive, and you will become more and more empathic. You'll be able to feel much more, but you should not internalize it. You should not personalize it. And it is a very, walking a, what do you call that, tightrope. Yeah, you have to learn to balance. You have to be able to look at pure evil and be like, what happened here, instead of, oh my god, kill him. And every comment ever, people are like, oh, kill him, lock him up and throw away the key. I'm not saying don't punish them, but who are you to judge? Only one has the right to judge any of us, that is God. We punish them because they broke the human law, man-made law, and that has to be respected to have some semblance of peace, right? Just that. There is no morals attached to human-made laws. At one time, it was perfectly fine to have multiple spouses. And suddenly, oh, someone signed a kind of law was passed, and now monogamy is everything. Oh, come on, people. So, what are we co-creating? We have ended an old cycle. So, what are we co-creating? Wealth, foundation, security. You're giving it to yourself. A king is not giving it to this queen of pentacle, but staying nurturing, staying loving, staying kind, staying generous. We are also creating our own harvest. We are co-creating. What does co-creation mean? Let's do a quick revision. Thine will, not mine. But if you're giving me an option of these, I am choosing, and whatever you choose, if that be for my highest and best, and if that be in alignment with thine will for me, for the highest and best, right? We are allowed to wish and desire, but if that is not something that's going to be part of our life, if you have already completed that, or there's a karma blockage, or if for any reason we have to bypass that in this lifetime, we have to accept it, not bitterly, not as sour grapes, but gracefully, and knowing in full faith, if I'm being denied, I'm being protected, I'm being diverted to what I'm actually meant to receive. But if you keep looking at the closed door, you will never see the open door. That. So we are co creating. We are allowed to wish, we are allowed to hope, we are even allowed to manifest, set intentions, do our rituals. But we leave it to God, and then when He sends us signs which direction to go, we follow it without question, regardless of what someone around you is saying, what their opinion is. They think, oh, it is blah, and it is so LS, and it is so old, and that is so retro, and that is so not. It doesn't matter. You have one boss, and that's God. That's it. Everyone else is, again, his students. They're your classmates, okay? Who knows why we were taught to fear the witches and not those who burn them alive? True, true. It's always those who are got their long idiotic noses in other people's business who go around burning witches or burning someone or burning books and scriptures. People should be scared of them. The fanatics, be it whatever religion, whatever country, is the fanatics that are awful. We are all here to walk our individual journeys, be nice to those around us, help who we can, ask for help when we need it, live in harmony and love. That's it. That's all. Look, that's all. So we have to be generous for us to get this blessing of, be it financial stability, emotional stability, reaping the harvest, getting recognition, getting success. We have to be open hearted, and we have to allow the divine to work, not as per our timetable, not as per our desire, as per God's. Okay? Now we have to also remain humble, remain a student energy. We have to be open to asking for directions if you're not sure. He's checking out the map. Okay, listen to our intuition. Oh my god, this is going to be another long reading, isn't it? Oh, I'm channeling so bad, my head has started paining. Oh god. Trust is the most important word. So for theme, the third card was all that glitters, everything that looks good. Oh, somebody has so many followers, somebody has so many subscribers, oh my god, look how thin and sexy she is, or whatever. Okay, just because it looks good doesn't mean it has any worth or value. So today somebody advised me to get on Google ads. Many years ago somebody told me to start giving free giveaways and do free readings on Facebook, and it was both from very well meaning people. So I'm not throwing shade on them or anything like that. It's just that what I am trying to do is bring the correct people for our tribe, for a community. And I believe sooner or later they will chance upon my channel, and I will say something that will resonate with them. My voice is energetic healing, it has keywords, it activates people, right? It just does. My prophecies the visions I see or the messages I bring, it is going to hit right with people and they will join. Not because I made a beautiful advertisement or I am giving free giveaways. They'll come here for the messages, because they want to grow, because they want to learn, and not because, oh, but I have more followers, so I am better. Those are not my people, are they? So truth will be revealed, lies will be uh you know unearthed. Anything that there has been a lot of confusion in you, in your own life or overall, that there'll be a lot of unmasking, a lot of truth coming out. Definitely wonderful inspirations, ideas, telepathic or not telepathic, yes telepathic, but intuitive knowing will also lead you to understand the truth about something. For some of you it is about your profession, about your creativity. You're going to suddenly get this epiphany of what you need to do or what you have not been doing. Okay, there is a whole bunch of people around you. Again, that's the collective, the masses, those who believe in gossiping, who believe in bitching behind someone's back. They cannot take a decision on their own. They will ask five people. They will always need several people's opinion, and then they will go with whoever. They can be the biggest idiot, but because they bang the table, they'll be like, yeah, yeah, I must be right. You will be shown, or if you keep your eyes open, that's not the way to go. That might be the falseness, the devil. They are going to be leading you astray. Someone you really might be, thinking, oh my God, she lost so much weight. She might be anorexic, bulimic. She might be using isabgol or whatever to lose weight. It's not healthy. If you're feeling good, if you're energetic, how does it matter? If someone is going to love you just because of the shape of your body, you don't need that kind of fake shallow love. Hear that again. So something that you might have been thinking is your wish, your true wish, and you have been like wanting it ever so bad, it is not the correct thing for you. There is betrayal in that journey. If you're not going to listen, it's going to lead you from gossip and stuff, and it's going to lead you to feel extremely wounded. It won't kill you emotionally, mentally, physically, but it's going to leave you wounded. It's going to take you a hell lot of a time to get out of that situation. Okay, so we're going to put the tarot cards back, and then we are going into our emotional energies for this month. For emotional, they are saying I need to bring out the cards of what we need to surrender. So fair enough. Surrendering can mean not just always letting go, but it always also sometimes means this is where you need healing, where you need to pay attention if you're back in that energy. Where did all the comments go? Where's Ravisha? I'm missing Neha and Meghna and Lekha. And where's my rabbit? She's not been online for so long. Where is my Mishupi? Where are my people? I bet they're working. This is a very strange time to come online. But by the time it's like 7, I'm not in the right space of mind. I'm thinking dinner, 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 Beautiful. Oh, you're so sweet. And my Somi, I haven't heard from you for so long. You can always SMS me. Where's Chandrika? Okay. Surrender to prayer. This came out last time as well. This is very important at this time because there are a lot of illusions, okay, with Pisces in Neptune and or Neptune and Pisces. There are a lot, and there's a lot of lies. You can look around the world. There's so much lies. You don't know who to trust. There were journalists who used to have some kind of integrity earlier. There were channels or newspapers you could trust and rely, at least with a grain of salt or a sack full of salt. They were still trustworthy. Oh, WhatsApp, no, babes, no. You have to know that by now. No WhatsApping. You want to reach out, SMS. Okay? So, that's just my rule, okay? So we have to pray, we have to trust, we have to watch out for synchronicities and guidances. You have to pay attention when your body is uncomfortable around someone. They might be showing you they're the best person, they do so much charity and whatever, and I'm not saying they're not a right person, but they might be something off for you. You both might, they might not be on the same page as you. Their path might be completely different. I'm not saying everyone is dishonest and they're out to get you. No, but you have to listen. That why do whenever I'm with this friend of mine, I come back and I have body ache. I feel so drained. You might be doing things, because you want to help people, you want to heal people. But when you're not healed yourself, you cannot go around healing people. If you're wounded, you'll bleed over and spread more infection. If you have fever, if you have cough, you cannot go and be a surgeon at that time. You'll harm people more. If you think you're ready to do some kind of charity work or your life mission, no, if you really want to do it, focus on your self healing first. Then, because otherwise you're just draining yourself. You haven't yet learned the process of transmutation, of taking from there and not using your own energy. Learning something via a teacher, be it Reiki or anything, and actually mastering it, there are two huge differences. You might be great in theory, but to reach the level of practical applying it, you need to be extremely strong. And if you're always emotionally vulnerable, you're not to start trying to heal people. Be patient, your time will come. Why are you in such a hurry? Healing and becoming a light worker takes decades and lifetimes. So surrender to prayer, surrender to the wisdom of your body. I just told you, if you're uneasy, if you get drained, if you're feeling pain, immediately shield yourself, back off. Don't interact with that person. They might be in such dense energies that they are just sucking the life out of you. Surrender to what is. Don't be in what it should be, what it could have been. I wish, I hope, I want. No. What is where your focus, your attention has to be. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take time out to look at birds, butterflies, flowers. If you have a garden, spend some time daily there, even if it's to read a book while you're listening to my readings. Anything. You don't have to watch my readings. You can listen while you are just sitting on your grass, grounding, taking in sunlight, right? So surrender and appreciate it, not just by clicking. That's not appreciating it. Surrender to passion. This did come out in the tarot as well, with the ace of wands, that you will suddenly get inspiration. You will suddenly feel, oh my god, I finally have the idea for my book, and you have to just go with the flow. If you have the inspiration now, focus and do it now, not tomorrow, because then it would have gone by the way. Surrender comparisons with other people, like I'm saying. I just started with that, so I won't even talk much more. I think we need some more. Surrender your need to be always right. Like, again, it was what I was channeling, that even if you're very, very, very sure this is wrong, this is right, this is moral, this is immoral, this is what I have to do. Really? Did the doctor give you a prescription for it? Like, the people who are like, I have to be actor, I have to. Like, why? Whatever. You are right, and the other person from their perspective is also right. You might be ahead of people emotionally, your EQ might be higher, your SQ might be higher. In this country, most people, they think getting good grades is high IQ. They have zero EQ and zero SQ. They think following religious rituals is SQ. It's not. And to have a balanced life, to actually ascend, you need to be balanced in IQ, which is thinking for yourself, EQ, emotions, SQ, spiritual. And none of them dictate, listen to someone else, follow what others are doing, judge someone else for doing it differently. They might be in 3D, but from their perspective they think they are right. It'll be just become a battle of egos, and they'll beat you with experience. What's that saying? Never argue with a stupid person, because they'll beat you with experience. Surrender to joy. Do things that make you feel passionate and joyful, things that bring you joy. If reading brings you joy, dancing brings you joy, so what if you're not going to become a professional dancer? Why does everything have to be a money making machine? Why is your worth and value about money? What you going to get out of it? Oh my god. A woman's value, oh, if she looks a certain way, at least she'll get married without dowry. If she is not that great looking, she needs to have a job so that she can get married. Oh my god, are we ever going to get out of all this? Anywho, now we are going into the moon energies to check our emotions, the guidance, and this I will be clarifying with tarot. And then we'll get into money or career, just to get an overall energy, because I feel September is going to be a bit strange when it comes to money. Okay, so might be a good idea to save at this time. With festivals around the corner, anyway, it will be a good time to save. Oh yeah, now this would be a good time to give you a heads up, that I started with the zodiac sign readings, right? And I recorded a few even. And first of all, I was told, don't do the structured readings. I thought, okay, it might be about timelines. And then after that, I have received guidance, and I wasn't very sure of it till I got my confirmation today that it's not going to be for September. They've given me a whole bunch of questions. My notebook is not here right now. Whole bunch of questions which I have to do as per zodiac signs. So situations, questions, whatever. And so it is going to be a little different. I'm not sure if this is going to be just for this month, or it's going to be like that from now on. I don't know what's going on. So I'm not sure if I should post the ones I've already recorded, but I'll see. And I'll try to do the love readings as always, because anyway, but there's specific love questions as well. And bottom. Okay, thank you. A new start is coming, obviously, because we got the world card. Show the world the real you that is being reiterated, the authenticity, being your true self, and not just to one or two people. Literally be yourself. your honest true self. You don't want to be a career woman, you want to be married and have babies. Well, good for you, that's your truth. Be that, and be that without being apologetic or ashamed. And if you want the opposite of it, you want to be a career single woman with no kids, good for you. You want to be a career single woman and have your own child, good for you. Make your own rules, live your own life, just do you. You want to adopt kids, go ahead. It's time to take action. Okay, so where it comes to your emotions, be it your self love, be it about, taking charge of whatever is going on in your life, breaking the shackles or the boundaries others have set for you, reasserting your own boundaries, that no, you cannot come into my room, you cannot open my letters, you cannot read my journals, you cannot treat me like I'm a 5-year old when I am an adult. And if you want to be taken seriously as an adult, start paying your own bills. Start buying things for yourself, doing things for yourself. Your phone bill, at least start with that. A win-win outcome is forecast. Yay! As we are moving towards Libra season, there might be an emotional victory, or win-win, as in everyone wins in that situation. Be bold and make the first move. I heard this as I was reading. It's time to take action, and I didn't say it out. Okay, so we are going to one by one check. A new start is coming. Let's clarify that. Okay, a new start is coming because, well, you're coming into your loving energies. Too tiny. Yeah, yeah. I'm not showing you the words, I'm just showing you the images. Queen of Cups. So, this is one of my favoriteest image of the Queen of Cups, because she is eating, she loves animals, she's spending time near the, ocean, and she is barefoot. She's wearing this beautiful flowing wonderful gown, and huh. So, since you are coming into your loving, self confident, full of self love, and yet nurturing towards others, not running after them to save them, not being like, do you need my help? Do you need my help? No. If someone comes, not putting yourself through the grinder, not saying no to yourself to help them, but doing your best, whatever you can, wholeheartedly, without expecting anything in return. And of course, Ravisha, for you specifically, baking. That is going to enable this brand new beginning to come your way. Okay, there might be messages. Someone here definitely needs pain therapy, art therapy. You don't have to be Picasso or Van Gogh or anyone to actually paint. I'm going to show you. I have shown this before, but my chakra, my mandala, um, I've not done too many as of now. But even if you're not great, right? I'm going to show that upside down. Just do you. Just paint. And then I skipped a few and did more. Oh, this is one of my favorite. Yeah, so this is already has the lines, right? And you just color and fill it in. This one is incomplete, or I would show you, it's so pretty. So just find the outlet. I love doing things with crayons. It makes the inner me so happy. And then I paint. When I feel like it, I paint. But if I don't have the time or I'm not feeling up to it, I do things like this. It keeps your energy flowing. Okay, so there might be a message of love for some of you that might be coming. Brand new beginning, take action, be bold and make the first move, because this person might be shy. They might be younger to you, they might be energetically immature or something, or they just might send a very brief message, but it will be very clear. It won't be ambiguous, it won't be a friend zone kind of a message. And it will, they might share something they have created themselves, you know, made with their own hands. Use your hands this month, girls. Just create anything. It doesn't have to be good. Knitting, embroidery, crochet, whatever have you. Just do things with your hand, and someone might be sharing what they have created with you, and very shyly. Okay, that might be happening for some of you, because that's what I'm seeing. And this is a month to put in the hard work so that we can reap the reward, the harvest, remember. So you will be putting in time. You have to balance it out by resting, listening to the wisdom of your body. And there is going to, some, for some of you, obviously not everyone, there might be a reconciliation. There might be someone very charming and suave. I don't know why I'm seeing, and what's his name? Antonio Banderas, whatever, from Puss and the Cat. Cat, what? Puss in Boots. Shit. I'm seeing him, and there might be, okay, I'm hearing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio. This particular message might be relevant for you. So there might be a reconciliation. And since this is, I'm not doing a love reading right now, this can be with a friend, or it can be someone who you really, who's supposed to be with you on this life path, and you both, for whatever reason, went off track for some reason. You're going to be brought together. But this would be a month to really work on your inner self, do your shadow work, your mirror work, and focus on your work as well, your profession. Okay, so that's a new start coming. Show the world the real you. Hi, Soulful She. Can you get a reading? I'm currently not doing personal readings, but I do post a lot of readings, and a lot of people tell me they feel like personal readings are really, really. Just check it out. Check out my readings from the last month to see if it resonates with you, and we'll, you know, maybe we'll pull out cards for guidance for you, for who all are here. We always do that. So here we go, here we go. Show the world the real you. Okay, you might have been sitting in dejection, depression. There might have been a loss of interest in stuff. Okay, why? Because you had to pretend to be someone that you were not, because you were trying to win someone's love so that they would love you. This person likes looking at skinny girls, so I'll try and become skinny, something like that, you know. So you're not being the real you. And it, for some of you, it could be a scorpion, it did come out. But now that it has ended and you got into this dejection mode, if you show your authentic self, and this is just for very few of you, there's going to be a reconciliation. They will actually like the real you more than what you're trying to portray to them. So if you're a badass girl and trying to pretend you're not, they're actually going to love you for being the authentic badass you. Okay, now the time. is shifting in your favor. The old phase of deaths and endings, and the old clutter that was removed was for highest and best. And they were keeping you small, they were keeping you shackled, they were projecting onto you what they expect a person to behave like, be like. And so you have been set free from those people, so that you can go forward showing the world the real you. And you're going to find your tribe. Friends are going to come who are going to be on the same vibe as you. There's going to be a lot of reason to celebrate as well. So, next, we are clarifying it's time to take action. Oh my, I'm excited about that. When you have to take action. Who's getting action this month? Ooh. 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 Some of my cards have just upturned. That's a lot of cards, but they came out completely separately. So maybe it's an additional message. That's how I'm treating it. So this has definitely come out upside down verse. First card is Temperance, Sagittarius. If you're a Sagittarius dealing with a Sagittarius, well, this might be a direct message for you. Doesn't mean it's not for rest of you. It is specifically for them too. They need to pay attention. Oh my god. Okay, so you have been very patient. You have been trying to get your inner balance and your outer balance. Okay, there might have been a time when there was overindulgence. Okay, Ravisha, this, I'm seeing cupcakes, so I'll say it's for you too. So, Savya and Solshi, if you tell me what your professions are or something like that, your hobbies, then I might be able to call out when there are some messages that seem to be for you. Because when my eyes are drawn to some things, you know. So, someone here might have been also doing a lot of yoga to regain their health, their suppleness, or, come back into feeling good about themselves. Someone who might be practicing Vaika. Uh, okay, others might think that this person is oblivious to what's happening, but she or he, none of it is gender specific, is very, very aware. They notice everything, even when people think that they don't. Now, if that or the work that I said, someone who likes to cook, or someone who's on the internet, someone all those things that I just called out, there might be a specific message for you here. So, Sagittarius, if you it's time to take action. Okay, if you are dealing with in what aspect, a message that was not sent. Okay, there, where you have been worrying a lot about a situation. It might be something to do with a Queen of Pentacle. Now, Queen of Pentacle for me is the wife card. Student, so book. Yeah, I saw books. I'm in love with a Cancer. Oh, last month was not very good with Cancerian person of interest, but for Cancerians, it was a very good time for them to take action. Um, hmm. And what is your zodiac sign, Solshi? So, Queen of Pentacle for me is the wife. So, it could be their wife, someone else's wife, a spouse, a very nurturing woman for some of you, that is. So, action toward. Oh, I didn't even see it. That's King and Queen of Pentacles. So, whoever this is resonating with, if you're a student, if someone you are into cooking, if you're someone who works on the computer, data entry or whatever stuff, that is baking, if you are someone who practices yoga, someone who might be practicing Vaika, those were the things that I had seen. This might be very relevant, that it's time to take action towards your true soulmate. where there has been no action, no communication for some time. Maybe you were expecting them to come towards you. Okay, you have been sleepless, you might have been worrying about this connection. Oh no, there's Ace of Cups. So one of you, both of you are going to feel guided by the universe to communicate true love. True love. And it's going to come to you intuitively. It will. Okay, something to do with a buffalo? Chocolate cake. Ravisha, are you making a chocolate cake right now? The one that you were supposed to finish making right now? Someone who has a dog, cat, someone who loves grapes, maybe? Purple grapes. Oh, you'll see two white doves or two white birds. That will be a sign for you. See, Ravisha, this is what exactly you're not supposed to do. Every time a good reading comes for you and you're like, oh no, I doubt it. Say, I claim it. No, stop denying it. You're a Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Geminis is this is a tough time, isn't it? Oh, Geminis are going through a tough time. But there's good times coming up, don't worry. Okay, so let's figure out. Someone is stalking someone on the internet. There might be messages coming through. Oh, Cancerian! Chariot! Message coming from a Cancerian. Probably. Aquarius could be involved. There's the star for me, you all know. I use the star as destiny. Of course, it means many things, but healing and, things are going to be restored, balanced. The heavens are helping you, all that, all that. But for me, because I like to interpret things in the love story kind of way, destined love coming towards you, and that too rapidly. It might be a message that comes through the internet, like email or something like that, DM, whatever. So, I'm happy. Oh, you'll have to watch those. I do situationship readings, a soulful she, and you will. It's very easy if you go to that playlist of mine. You'll be able to very easily make out which one is for you. There might be more than one, and this time the zodiac sign readings that I'll be doing will be based on such questions. Hi, Mishupi, and this Lela, Laila Marie. I'm going to call you Lela because Lela is my favorite. Is this new lover someone I met in the past? So far, it's not looking for in the past, but one card for reconciliation did come out. So it could be. That's why I'm calling out the signs. I'm calling out the zodiac signs, etc. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I started this live with a bit of ranting with what has been happening in the last week of August. Uh huh. Uh huh. That's fine. That's fine. No worries about you don't resonate, you don't resonate, right? So next card. So the playlist, if I think I will pin it to the top of the comments of the situationships, and as well as this month, all my zodiac sign readings will be based on very specific questions. So will they come back? Who they going to choose? All that. I literally have a whole bunch of lists they told me to do readings of, and I was like, oh my god, how will I ever do so many? But we'll get through it. I'll do as many and as quickly as I can, but I can't push myself. Practice what you preach, eh? So be bold and make the first move. Let's see. First card, King of Cups, Cancerian. No, it's Cancerian, Pisces, or Scorpio, but oh well, I always call out Cancerian for the King of Cups. Okay. Someone who might be older to you, it could be someone very emotionally mature, but they're not very good at expressing themselves. They are one of those kind who say, I didn't want to burden you with my problems. And they might show a very stoic face, but inside there's always something or the other having, those kind of people who we call bleeding hearts. They're always upset about someone's problem. But what this person is doing right now is trying to look into the distance. They're trying to hone in or zoom into a particular person who they want to offer their cup of love to. Again, I'm seeing a cat lover, someone who might own fish. Whatever this, make the be bold and make the first move. There's going to be something that happens very suddenly that might prompt you to do this. Two of sword, you have been confused, mentally conflicted about the situation for quite some time. You might be seeing ravens as a sign that listen to your intuition. Your ancestors are guiding you, your spirit guide, your angels are right. I can, but nobody checks the description box, do they? Oh, you have fishes in the pond. See, I'll show you. Oh, can you see the little fishies? So you'll get that sign and you will know, oh my God, it's time to take action. And you will. Or you're being guided to be bold. Okay, there'll be options. You'll have multiple options which might confuse you. So wait, observe, be in that observer mode, you know, ask for more clarity, that kind of a thing, just so that you don't pick the wrong person or wrong situation. Oh no. Oh, let's see if you have any specific. No. Okay. What else? Last, not last, outcome is forecast. Okay. Shuffle a bit. Confront? No, 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 not confront. First of all, whenever we are guided to take action, it does not guarantee an outcome, except that we have got an outcome card, which is very rare. It's about express. It's about not withholding. Your answer will always stay. We know you're interested. If you have expressed your feelings, or if you do want a reconciliation but you're sitting grumpy, no, they have to come to me first. That's your ego, right? If you're constantly thinking about the reconciliation, you might as well express it and then leave it on God. Pray, they like this said, allow it to occur as meant to. So don't confront. Confrontative means, you know angry or whatever. Should I take this spirit? Okay. Win-win outcome. Let us know, please. Thank you. Oh, nice. Nice. So a win-win outcome is forecast, and here comes the Hierophant. Hierophant is usually about orthodox or traditional. It can mean a divine partnership, a higher kind, a form of relationship. It can indicate marriage for some. It can also mean an authority figure. It can mean higher education, spiritual growth, a lot of things. So whatever the situation is, there's something wonderful coming out of this. A karma might get balanced. You might get your ascension, the growth. that you get. It might lead to a long term commitment, even if it is not marriage that you believe in or whatever. Okay, you have to stay in balance. Look at both the cards. You have to make time to meditate, to do your yoga, whatever you believe in, and stay centered, stay aligned and in balance, not just in your body, spiritually, emotionally. Stay in balance, stay without expectation, stay grounded. Hi, very warm welcome. I would really would love to invite all of you to hit subscribe and join our beautiful tribe and community. What is my zodiac? Well, I'm a Leo sun sign, a Taurus moon sign, and I have everything major in Virgo and Sagittarius. Sagittarius makes me kind of blunt and straightforward, and I try very hard to temper my messages, but well, okay, so where were we? Win win. So, if someone of you have been feeling like you need to protect your heart, you've been scared of getting wounded, you've been in defensive energy, you're going to be given the courage, and here comes the Leo card, to actually go forward and be vulnerable. Don't let fear stop you from something that you have so much emotion for, passion for, be it in your career, in your love life, in your friendships, to say sorry. Why is that so hard, for example? So let's call out some of the zodiac signs I'm seeing here: Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Leo, um Taurus, Virgo. I'm not feeling Virgo. Okay. So you will be given the strength and courage, but you have to dig deep. It's within you. No one can make you do anything. Seeing the reading and then saying nothing happened, but if you didn't do anything, when it's seriously saying be bold and make the first move, take action, right? That no matter what the outcome is, there's something good coming to you out of it. If you don't do anything, well, nothing will happen, right? Let's see if we have some kind of indication around what time you should do it. I am seeing it between somewhere around when Libra season will start. Didn't I not say that before as well? The new moon, when is the new moon? Isn't it towards the end of September? What's on 7th? I think the full moon is on 7th, and then obviously somewhere in the 20, whatever will be the new moon. From that time to when the Libra season, yeah, Libra season will start around then. Right. That would be the perfect time for you to do this. Till then, find your courage, get centered, think about, all that. And this is going to really be wonderful. This person might be someone who's very, their business is doing well. This might be you, this might be them, but there is someone here who loves the good life, eat good food, have the good wine. They don't like they like the comforts of home. They would love to work from home. The point is to be equal, fair, embody the Libra energy of justice. The justice scales, that's the sign of Libra. Be balanced within yourself and with everyone around you, and that's what you will draw into your energy space. Thank you, soulful she. I love your name, soulful she. Nice. Okay, so you have to be really make sure that somebody who's breadcrumbing you, giving you the bare minimum, that you don't accept that behavior immediately. Okay, that it's not, oh, I made a promise, I'll come and see you, but then I fell asleep. No, then you're not important enough to that person, right? How can they fall asleep after making your promise? Now we're going to see if we get any guidance for, say, money or career, or if you have your own, like a channel or some kind of business, your entrepreneurship, whatever. Hi, Amber. This is collective, but by zodiac will be posted very soon, and there'll be a lot of based on different questions. Amber. Amber. Okay. I'm sorry, I read it as Ember. That's a beautiful name. It means the sky. All right. So, we could you okay, we could all use a little help processing. So there might be time when you need to sit and take time to process the information. Maybe a whole bunch of things are happening and you're like, wait a minute. Like Seven of Cups has come out a couple of times, and it can just mean that your emotions are scattered, that a bit here, a bit there, and you need to maybe pull your energy back and process what's happening. Compatibility has no competition. So how will you know the person or the job for you, the direction you need to go? You'll be compatible. Now, compatible doesn't mean you think the same things, but your core values will be similar. Okay, compatibility can a lot of times mean bringing a perfect balance. They are mirror people we attract in our lives, who show us where we need to heal, where we are in our ego, be it twin flame, soulmate. They come and reflect our areas that need to be worked on to us by behaving exactly like us. But the polar opposite is, for example, if I like being a stay at home mom, my person would make a wonderful go and on kind of person. Vice versa. Again, no gender assigned over here. Right. Charity always is good. Give and take. Like I said, it's not just with people you love, but people who can't do anything for you. Put good stuff, pay it forward. If someone has done something for you somewhere, someone has definitely done something good, right? Pay it forward to someone else. um ooh, I feel someone's debt, if you have taken like a student's loan, or if you have you've taken a personal loan because last year job or some reason, well, soon you'll be able to pay that off. So that's why maybe I was hearing about saving. Be little careful with you are spending your money, and then from the next month onwards it's going to be like celebrations right up till December and New Year, all that. So just be a little conservative right now at this time. If you're someone who invests or does stock trading or something like that, it's not worth taking a risk. This is not the month for any risk taking. Stay conservative. With the King of Pentacles coming out so many times, the word conservative, I would say don't do risk taking. Don't try and launch a new product at this time. Go for the safe things, right? Oh. You might be receiving good advice from people. Again, do your own research. Do your own research. Listen to your body, the wisdom of your body. Okay, if you want to lead the good life, there is going to be a time when you have to put in the hard work. Like if you start a business and people start thinking you're going to start showing profit from the first month or in the first year, you are earning, for example, a good name by being consistent, by delivering on time, by your products having a wonderful, consistent, say, flavor, texture, or how good they are in quality, that you're going to get good amount of reputation being built. Your network might be growing, so you might not make profit immediately and it might take some time, but to have a little while later, you have to put in the hard work and keep giving good quality day after day consistently. Even if you're not seeing the results yet, this is the time for Eight of Pentacles, putting in your hard works, be it for your studies. Every day, putting in that basic, write down your notes, highlight your the main topics that you need to cover. Where do you need to get more research done? Put question marks. Where you need to ask for a clarity from your teacher or your guide, well, make a mark and go ahead and do that while you have the time, while the crunch is not there, while you're not preparing for the exam, right? If you know there will be some projects, just start gathering the material, putting it in one of the boxes, so that when you need it, it's there. All you need to is now compile it. So this is the time, this is the month where we will be putting in the groundwork, the grind, the day-to-day work, right? um if there is an opportunity that you have missed, education, work, financially, or in a relationship, what have you, there's a new be opening this month, definitely. Okay. There's a funny line here. So order something, some things are better online. Take it as it resonates. Okay, so any cards to clarify this set of messages? Whoa. Beware of temptations, Capricorn. That might be a message for you, Gemini. Okay, beware of temptations, beware of being short tempered, beware of giving into your addictions. Addictions can be anything: scrolling Facebook for hours, TikTok. We don't have TikTok, but just playing Candy Crush or Farmville. I don't even know what people play anymore. Okay, especially be wary of losing temper. Um, or getting into get rich quick kind of deals. The money bag that the devil is holding kind of tells me, someone might tell you, oh my god, do this and you'll get rich and you'll get so much profit. Don't. If you are someone who eats in to get comfort or something like that, avoid doing that. I'm not saying don't eat what you like, but just be little moderate. This is a powerful time for us to manifest. We have all the resources, and all we need to do is put in our work. Remember, co-create. The opportunities that universe is sending our way, we have to be ready. For example, if you're a writer and you're waiting for an opportunity to write a script or a screenplay, have your ideas box ready. So right now nothing is being done by it, but there might be a time when you don't feel inspired and the opportunity comes, but you'll have your ideas box ready, have your recipe box ready, the things that you want to have on your menu soon, have the list, the recipe or the method written down thoroughly. So when you have that opportunity to expand, it's there. Practice it, right? This is the time, this is the month for doing that kind of work. Yeah, this is the time. We are going to reach the harvest by the end of this month in some aspects, but there is, don't break it yet, don't cash in yet, let it ripen a little bit more. All right, some of us are going to be doing energy work, some cycles that have been going on and on forever, where you couldn't decide or someone else was making you an option. Oh, bye bye. You're nobody's option. You're too good to be someone's option. If you're not the direct choice, just slam the door and may it hit them on the ass. Walk away. Yeah, if someone is juggling or making you a choice, or if you are confused about any situation, I'm sorry I missed out so many messages. That's new moon is on 7th, or is it full moon? I'm so confused. Oh god. Sure, sure, sure. All right. Is it good to manifest a person? I always say don't manifest a particular person, but ask if they are the one meant for you, so that the obstacles may go, the confusion, the fog, be it in you or them or anything that is blocking this union, that can be removed. So you can manifest that. But if you know it's better to manifest that person who is your true soulmate, who's meant for you. If you use words such as that, then it's you save yourself a lot of grief and heartbreak. You understand what I'm saying? Because I and our ego might have chosen someone, but they might not be the correct person for us. And even if they are wonderful people, you just might not work out in the long haul. So it's best to wait and manifest the one who's meant for you, who is a perfect fit, and you are a perfect fit for them when it comes to needs, hopes, desires, dreams. you know so you have to walk away from anything that is confusing, that is juggling, that's keeping you in a state of lack. If it's a job that's not paying you, walk away. If it's someone who keeps borrowing from you, walk away. Yeah. So, victory in love is for sure this month for a whole bunch of you if you're just patient, if you just stay in balance. Okay, that's marvelous. I'm so excited because in the love part, we did see the, true partners, the counterparts being brought together. Okay, so one final message. How long have I been here? What's the time? Oh my, again I made it long. Oh god, I was trying to keep it short. We'll pull out one final message, and then for whoever is here, I'm going to pull out a personal message for you to guide you for this month, like an affirmation for the month of September. And then whenever I do lives, I do tend to pull out those kind of cards. Oh, this deck is so big. Can you see? It's the size of my hand. I don't even know how to shuffle it. Okay. Archangel Metatron's retreat. Archangel Metatron's retreat is above the temple of Luxor, Egypt. Luxor, where he holds the ascension energies for the world. He maintains this energy by bringing forward spiritual discipline. He suggests you commit to a spiritual practice if you don't already have one. Like I said, either meditate or spend time in nature doing nothing else, not playing on your phone or something. Do yoga if you're guided to Tai Chi. Just start any practice, stick to it. I've seen people hop from teacher to teacher to teacher, practice to practice, and they don't master anything because they just skim through the surface. They don't go this way. And mastery is only this way, right? So, okay, so throat chakra might be affected this month. People will communicate higher wisdom and link telepathically, that did come across before, with all life forms. You're asked to send love and wisdom to all sentient beings. This card invites you to visit Metatron's retreat in your sleep to accelerate your spiritual growth. I have done this. I didn't even have this deck. Um, 4 years back, just before I used to sleep, for some reason, when I was in that, about to go into deep sleep, trance like. If you're used to lucid dreaming, you can, especially, you do it very easily. But I used to suddenly see some things from Egypt, okay, and I could feel the sand beneath my feet, and then suddenly I was cut to black, right? And accelerate my spiritual growth and my ascension as well. And especially if you resonate with a past life in Egypt, or being a Lemurian, being an Atlantean, it really helps. So be careful with your throat chakra. Drink pineapple juice if you feel it scratchy or feeling strange, without ice and without sugar. Okay, so the affirmation is, I'm visiting Metatron's retreat in my sleep tonight. If you say that a few times before you sleep. And the next one is the moon. Wow, so this month's full moon will be significant. The moon is the causal chakra of the universe and radiates divine feminine energies. Call on it to cleanse your aura and energize you. Remember, the influence of the celestial body is always there, whether you can see it or not. When you are offered this card, you are called on to practice your feminine qualities of love, wisdom, compassion, intuition, inclusiveness, discernment, and oneness, nurturing, kindness, generosity, open to receiving. Your guidance is to go within and seek answers from your higher self, right? The moon will bring you clarity so that you can flow with the current of ascension. Your affirmation is, I listen to my divine feminine wisdom. All right. So now we're going to pull out some messages from Wishcraft. Wish. Okay. So, who all are here? Soulful She. The first message is for you. Happy Puppet, I am enough. That's an affirmation that's coming for you. A important message might be coming across for you this month. And the more happy you are, the more full of self love and self confidence that you are, not from the ego, but from being and accepting yourself, good and bad, the sooner you're going to align with that message. Okay, so Layla, if you're still here, Layla, this is a card for you. Animals are my friends. I'm kind and loving to them. So you're being guided to become kinder and nicer to animals. Maybe you're someone who's scared of animals, or you have been kind of being conditioned or told that animals are dirty or that they don't have souls or something like that. And so you're being reminded that animals are my friends. I am kind and loving to them. So do something like feed dogs or birds or give milk to cats or something like that, and it will help you attract good karma. Amber, this is for you. Okay. Beginning something is exciting. So if you've been hesitating to start something new, Amber, well, this is a message for you that this is a good time. It's time to take action, and it's time to take that first step. And instead of fear, transmutate that energy to excitement. All right, to anticipate good stuff and to anticipate success. Mind reading, well, I do if the person is in front of me, well, I have been able to do it. I started with you, Solshi. Your card is, I am enough. Your card was this, and that if there's going to be a very profound message coming towards you, this can be divine, this can be from like this channel, it can be a love message. But the more you get into self love, self worth, self confidence, and your mantra for this month is, I am enough. Okay. So there was someone, Mishupi. Let's do a card for Mishupi. My wishes matter. You might have gone into a zone of being a martyr, of not taking care of yourself or putting your needs and wishes on a priority because you're busy taking care of everyone. I know you're an earth angel, Mishupi, but your wishes and your body, your health is important. It matters, and it is important for you to also manifest and draw in your wishes to come to you. You're very welcome. Ravisha. Ooh, that looks exciting. I'm free to make my wishes come true. Ravisha, did you hear that? No, Soumya, I'm just about to do. I'm pulling out Ravisha's. I am free to make my wishes come true. All right. So now you can stop waiting for things to take place. The image on the back kind of tells me everything is aligned for you to zoop, zoop like a rocket. The stars are aligned for you at this time, Ravisha. Soumya. Thank you, Spirit. My voice is heard in the world. So if your lesson in this life was to learn to speak, to get the confidence to speak up, if you've always questioned yourself, felt smaller, or you felt, oh, they're adults or they know more or something like that, well, you're being encouraged to maybe start small, maybe start writing a short blog or start writing posts on Facebook. Start making a small podcast about things that move you. You don't have to have anything meaningful to say. If that is your doubt, why will people listen to me? Because they will find you relatable. You might have something that needs to be heard, but what is important is my voice is heard in the world. And if you're being feeling, I'm unheard, I'm unseen, even when I'm talking, people talk over my voice, or they just, most of the time. Well, practice speaking from your stomach. Sing loudly while you're having a shower. Okay, open your throat chakra. That's gorgeous. There was someone, a me, or yeah, Pampi, Pampi Das. Magic starts with me. Awesome. That's such a beautiful message that you have all that you need to create, and it starts with you, by you having belief in magic, in synchronicities, that divine miracles can take place. It has to start from you, your faith in yourself, in feeling the faith that you deserve it, and the faith in the universe that they will deliver. Okay, so for Neha, I'm going to pull out one. I'm a good leader. So there might be something coming up during this month where you might have to step up a leadership role, maybe job or something new that's coming your way. And you are being asked to do this affirmation, I am a good leader, so that any doubt or worry that you have around it, you let that go. You're very welcome. So, my rabbit, I'll pull a card from my rabbit. I can let go of my mistakes. So, if you are sitting in darkness and regret, remorse, or you've been pulling yourself down for some decisions, choices, some actions that you have taken in the past, you need to do Ho'oponopono and forgive yourself as well. And there are no mistakes, they're only learning curves. So, it's time now to open your heart, to forgive yourself, to glow up again as the wonderful light worker that you are, my rabbit. And you have to let go of the past, not just others, yourself as well. And especially if you're filling yourself with remorse and worry and regret, well, it's time to go. You're forgiven. Okay, so who else? Lekha. I can give good things to myself and others. So if you have been worrying about, gifts or something, maybe you can bake something, maybe you can make handmade gifts, for the festival season. If you have been worrying about finances, or do you have anything worthwhile to give to others? But yes, you can, and yes, your needs and wishes, all of it is being taken care of. Sridhar. I'm a good friend to myself and others. Now, you're being asked to look at what you have been, your understanding of friendship. What exactly does it mean? Is it just someone you talk to every day as a friend? Is it someone you have tea and coffee with who's your friend? Or maybe there's someone you don't meet or talk for months, but they have your back, they get you. Whatever your definition of friendship is, you're going to be asked to re-look at it. Where you are accepted as your authentic self, those are your friends, right? That is your tribe. And you have to not only be a good friend to others, but to your own self. You have to be your best cheer leader, your best supporter, right? So you have to boost yourself. You have to give yourself a straight talk. Like your best friend will call you out when you're being an asshole. So you have to do that with yourself, or they'll be like, oh my God, you're going to land up in jail, but they come with you so that you're not alone in jail, right? That's friendships. You have to show up for yourself, right? Just as you would expect your best friend to be there for you. Is anyone else here? If you would like a card, I'll wait for a couple of minutes and then we are going to sign out. So, the part two of this, I will do whenever I feel guided to, which will cover the symptoms, ascension symptoms, chakras, Ash, Ashvahan, Ashvahan. Okay, two cards have come out. The affirmation is I love my body. So this person might have body image issues, or they're trying to live up to some society's standard of beauty or something like that. And the next message is magic happens at all times of the year. So they have to be more believing that good things can happen, that they are worthy of being loved, I'm hearing. And that magic is possible, miracles is possible. You don't have to pray during a certain month or a certain date. Magic is possible at any time. All you have to do is surrender, pray from the bottom of your heart, and then just trust. If it is meant for you, it will come to you at the right time. What is the right time? When you are aligned, not as per a calendar. Okay, so those are the messages. Thank you so much, Soumya, and thank you all for you being here with me, and your guides and your spirit guides, your angels, your masters who bring forth these wonderful messages for you. I thank them for their, and I love having you all here in my beautiful little community. And please do check out the other readings, even from the last month, especially the Uranus one, because it is really a big heads up. And the Are You Ready for the Reset? The Situationships are timeless readings. You're very, very welcome. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please hit subscribe and please give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. As always, love and light. This is the Red Card Tarot, and I'm Nikita. And I can't wait to see you again. The next live will most likely be on 7th, whatever the new moon, full moon energy reading, that kind. And there'll be many, 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 many zodiac sign readings coming up. So stay tuned, hit the notification bell so that you know when a relevant reading for you has been uploaded. Love and light.